Hockey Stream on episode 439. Better believe we're feeling fine of the VIG Lounge, where the Pittsburgh Penguins finally come home after the global series in Sweden to take on the Wild. Will the Penguins come away with another win, or will they enter the Wild and not come out? There's only one way to find out. Before we do that, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. With all that out of the way, let's jump right into the Penguins and Wild here on the VIG Lounge. Crosby and Rossi meeting at center. We're underway as the Wild win the opening draw. Shot by Rossi, turned aside by Shelovs. And there's a battle for it along the wall. The Wild have it. Second shot, what a save! Shelovs, the Penguins, finally look to get it out. Raquel tried to get it across to Crosby, and the pass did not go. Wild have 3 shots on goal. Pittsburgh still looking for their first one. Crosby got one finally. Nice shot there, denied by the former Penguin draft pick, Gustafsson. Tried to feed it all the way down and gathered by Shelovs behind the net. Pass across to Crosby. Up the left side to Raquel. Raquel knocked off the puck. Now Kaprizov. The Carillionaire, as he's called in some circles, with the most expensive contract in NHL history to date. Kicking in next year, shot by Malkin off the pad of Gustafsson. And Brazeau hanging onto the puck. Set up for Letang. He'll fire, denied by the pad of the Wild netminder. Puck passed a little too much into the Penguin zone. Regathered by Ryan Shea. Up the right side to big Justin Brazeau. Brazeau stops up, shoots, rebound for Letang, wouldn't go. One-timer for Shea off the pad of Gustafsson. As the Penguins now are finally out shooting the Wild 6-3. I was going to say 6-4, but the Penguins defense had other ideas. Up the right side to Letang. Letang carries in into the right wing, or into the middle, and lets a shot go. Stopped by Gustafsson. Shot deflected off the stick, I believe, of Shelovs. Now Brunick. Up to McGroarty. Young Guns looking to try to do some damage. McGroarty fires! Oh, that shot went off the pad and then deflected behind the Wild net. Novak looks to get it out. Ben Kindle feeds it down the boards to Caleb Jones. Jones with a shot. It's deflected before it could get there. Giveaway to McGroarty, who gains the red line and softly chips it in. Hit along the wall. Puck was almost gathered by Kindle. Pass across to Dewar, former Minnesota Wild in his own right. Another big man, Kevin Hayes. And looks like we have a Wild injury. And it looks like it's Robert Bortuzzo, who, I don't know, is he actually with the Wild, or was that just a random free agency signing in my season particularly? I don't know. Thunder Bay boy and former Pittsburgh Penguins, so hopefully he's doing okay. Lazat wins it back to Carlson. Carlson let it go, and another save marked up for Gustafsson. And a Let's Go Pens chant as Shelovs gets it along the wall to Kevin Hayes. Hayes hounded by Zuccarello. Hayes steps out in front, couldn't get the shot off. Eriksson Ek takes a hit as well. Pass deflected. Now collected by Wotherspoon. To Dewar, who will send it in. Collected along the wall by Kevin Hayes. He lost it, regained it, shoots! Save made by Gustafsson. Now Connor Dewar had it. He gets knocked out. Ryan Shea went to deliver a hit. Puck was all the way into the Penguin zone, regathered by Anthony Mantha. Up the right side into the right wing circle now for Ryan Shea. Shea tries to let it go. The rebound's there for Crosby. And a very fast-moving period. I don't think I've actually called out any time yet, and we're almost in the final minute as we've had very little whistle, aside from the injury. And now Letang with a drive, and Gustafsson will hang on and get the whistle. Hi, Dan Muse, how you doing? As we take a look at the Penguins bench. Malkin wins it back to Brunik. Brunik skates in, denied off the pad of Gustafsson. The rookie with a great chance. Now to Malkin with a drive, and that's turned away by Gustafsson. One-time over floats on net, and that'll do it for one period of play. No score, but the Penguins came on very strong in the second half of that period. And finally got over the jet lag. Take a look at the rest of the stats after 20 minutes of play. We've got ourselves a 15-6 shot advantage for the Penguins. 9-6 in hits, also favoring Pittsburgh. Look at that, slight edging faceoffs, 2-1 for the Penguins. Like I said, there wasn't a lot in terms of whistles, so I'll take that. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Who will get the game's first goal? Let's see if it happens in period 2 and who breaks the deadlock. Crosby wins the opening draw. The second, and we're underway. Here from PPG Paints Arena. Crosby, a shot turned aside by Gustafsson. Battle for it along the wall. Rust pucks out on the backhand, and another save chalked up for Gustafsson. Rust has it again. He'll shoot. Rebound off the pad, and the Wild collect it. It's Kaprizov. Shot deflects, the rebound pops out to Kaprizov, and it's turned aside. Rust looks to get the Jets going here. Motoring his way through, trying to get a shot away. The rebound was there as well, but the Wild come away with it. It's Marco Rossi. Until Erik Karlsson says, Carried in again by Rust. Rust walks around, shoots, denied by Gustafsson. Crosby, he scores! A little ring around the rosy, and the Wizard of Cross puts the Penguins up 1-0. Truly an ageless wonder. That all started by that big hit by Erik Karlsson. And here it is close up. Boom! Marco Rossi hit the deck. And then Crosby is able to come out from behind the net, step into the right wing circle, and let it rip. Beautiful far side shot. Anthony Mantha leads the Penguins in goals with 19. Crosby now up to 15 on the year. Draw one this time by Minnesota. Ryan Shea with a huge hit. Pass across to Letang. Up the middle to Malkin. Malkin glides into the right wing circle. He'll fling one! And the rebound was there once again, but the Wild always seem to get there first. Ryan Shea trying to step up. Now Letang will do that. Wild hung on to the puck, though. And then the Penguins got it, and it flutters into the wild zone off the stick of Blake Lizotte. Nobody wants to touch the puck, apparently. I don't know what exactly is going on here, but... hit by Shea. Sent down the wall. As the Penguins look to get it out. Nice pass to Brazeau, then off to Ryan Shea. Shea trying to shoot one from the right wing circle. He lost it. Brazeau had it. He lost it as well. And now Nico Sturm. He's gone and he scores. Tied at 1. Nico Sturm, former Panther and Shark. And was he a Wild at one point before? I thought he was. I'm not 100% sure. But he gets it alone behind the Penguins' defense. Puts it past Shelons, and just like that, we're deadlocked once again. Pass back. Carried in now by Novak. Novak. Shoots, scores! I believe he's a Minnesota native. Scoring against his hometown team. How about a little injection of Novocaine as the Penguins retake the lead? It's 2-1. Nearly halfway through the second period, and the Penguins have their second lead. Carried in now by Harrison Brunick. Brunick drifts, shoots, the rebound again! Gustafsson pounces on it this time. So there is no rebound. As we highlight the goaltending matchup. Uh-oh. I'm going to get a copyright from Turnstile. Going to have to change that. So when you listen to the audio and it sounds weird, that's what it's going to be. It's a generic generated YouTube song, which is most likely AI, but I got to do something instead of getting a copyright for the video, so apologies for that. Now Kindle. Gains the red line and dumps it in. Right around the front, score! Novak! He's 18 and he scored another goal. Novak just able to walk right out and put it past Gustafsson. And the Penguins lead it 3-1 with 8:01 remaining here in this middle period. Matt Boldy trying to get a goal back, and he nearly did. Pass up to Crosby. Crosby stops up. He'll flick one, he scores! 2 goals from Crosby, 2 goals from Novak. It's 4-1 Pittsburgh. And Crosby just parked out in front of the net off to the side and is able to put it past Gustafsson. Crosby's in again. And he'll probably go for that far side shot. And oh, this time it went wide. Rossi. Number 17 is Brian Rust. He's been in this game for quite a while. That one's pretty egregious. Shot by Raquel. Now the Wild collect it. Crosby. Carlson looking for the hip check. Puck deflects wide. Now a long pass to Dewar, which he almost lost it. Regained it, the backhand to the net, denied. Now Lizotte, he's got it. He'll fire. Another save made by Gustafsson. You got to think, though, if he gives up one or two more, he's gone. Zuccarello. Fed it off to Johansson, and Shilovs said not today. And now it's Justin Brazeau. Brief Minnesota Wild. 10-year shot denied off the pad of Gustafsson. Pittsburgh after two. 2 goals from the captain and 2 goals from Tommy Novak. And let's take a look at the rest of the stats, shall we? Pittsburgh, of course, broke the game open in the second. Shots on goal, 29-14 in favor of Pittsburgh. Hits a lot closer, 15-12. Face-offs a bit of a margin now for the Wild, but we're not surprised. Blind guy is not good at the draws. And with that said, Pittsburgh does have themselves a 3-goal lead going into the third. No penalties to speak of. We'll see if maybe we get some, especially with the Wild potentially being frustrated. But if not, take advantage of the fact that we've got ourselves 4 goals at even strength. And with 40 minutes down, 20 minutes to go, let's see if the Penguins can wrap this one up with a neat little bow. Crosby wins that draw to open the third and run away again. Rust with a shot denied. Now Kaprizov got absolutely ran over. Rust looking for a lane. Got it to Crosby, then lost it. Now Wotherspoon has it. Wotherspoon tried to let it go. Got stick checked. Now Crosby, shifty little move and a pad save by Gustafsson. Crosby takes the pass from Rust. Crosby gets around Faber, gets a shot off, and it went wide. Back to the blue line. Letang lets it go. Denied by Gustafsson. Collected now by Rust. Rust pops out in front. And Gustafsson was ready for it. Evgeny Malkin. Had it, then lost it. Nice save by Shilovs, and they got rid of the rebound as it went to the corner. Malkin dumps it in. Now Brazeau with a shot, and another save chalked up for Gustafsson. He was dynamite in the first, a little shaky in the second, but definitely seems to have regained his form here in the third. Tommy Novak, he's on hat-trick watch, as is Sidney Crosby. Novak, oh my goodness, he got robbed! And the rebound, they couldn't just generate a chance there. Partly, I think, because of Gustafsson, and partly because of the mustachioed man, Jacob Middleton. Carried in now by McGroarty. McGroarty again. Shoots! Save made. Out to the blue line now to Jones. Now out to Carlson. Carlson lost it. McGroarty has it. Shot pad save Gustafsson. save made by Shilovs, and he will cover up. There's the Penguins' upcoming schedule. I will have the game against Seattle tomorrow, so tune in for that. Probably going to be doing that in the late morning, early afternoon, I would think. Along with the Golden Knights and Ducks. Lazat with a shot denied. Dewar now behind the net. Rebound! Gustafsson has that as well. 6:55 to go here in the third. Pittsburgh leading 4-1. Peppering the goaltender, but we're taking a look at some fantastic saves by the Penguins netminder, Archer Shilovs, as he flexes the pad on that last highlighted stop. Up to 16 wins on the year. Puck given away. And given away again, but the Penguins will go offside with 6:31 to go here in the third. Shot from Crosby. Here's a goal from Crosby. And another goal from Crosby. I like how the edge stats are actually giving you stats that, you already know. Like, we know how many goals Crosby has. It should say what his shooting percentage is or something else, but whatever. It is what it is. Really trying to get down that right side, but hasn't worked for the Wild. Oh, what a beautiful pass. Letang is in. Oh, he just ran out of room. Shea comes across the ice to hit Johansson, but I think that is going to be charging or potentially boarding. Let's see. Because he did come across and really lay it into him. And oh, that one was all me. Yeah, that's definitely boarding. And I mean, I can't blame the computer for that one. I could have slowed up, and I should have slowed up. So that was a bad hit on my end. And definitely deserving of a 2-minute penalty. Brock Faber got knocked down. Tried to clear the puck and couldn't quite do it. Now it's being brought back into the Penguin zone by Boldy. Shot disrupted by Letang. And now Caleb Jones. Fed it up to Lazard. He got knocked off the puck though. And even though the puck's right there, he can't grab it for some reason. I don't understand why that always seems to happen. Puck deflects all the way into the Wild zone. This will be icing eventually. Oh no. I thought because Faber touched it up, it would have been, but I guess not. Foligno had that shot blocked. Now it's Lazat. A little bit of a shake and bake, then he lost the puck to Bohm or whatever the hell his name is, or Bohm. I have no idea. How do you pronounce that dude's name? Erik Karlsson stops up and shoots, denied off the pad of Gustafsson. Gustafsson gets it down to Boldy. Boldy gets knocked off the puck by Brunet. Tried to get it to Brunet. Oh, and he will! Brunet is able to break through. Got a shot away, and Gustafsson swallowed that one and will hang on. Down to under a minute here in period number 3. Pittsburgh did all their scoring in the second. Went up 4-1 as the Wild got their lone goal in the second as well. A lot more scoring in the game I had last night, which is good. I just wish it spread out over more periods than just the second, but what can you do? Here comes McGroarty. McGroarty tried to get a shot away. Lost the puck, though. Now Zuccarello. Penguins battling for it along the wall. And they will ice it. Touched up by Spurgeon with 15.4 to go. Wild do have a chance to get within 2 on the offensive zone draw, which they won. Shot deflects wide, pass in front. That shot deflects off a Penguin stick. And regathered by Malkin. Putting full on this one. The Pittsburgh Penguins come home and defeat the Wild by the score of 4-1. Take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up. How you doing, Iceberg? All the goals came in the second. 2 from Tommy Novak. Sandwiched between 2 from Sidney Crosby. As the Penguins win it 4-1. Take a look here. Shots on goal 40-23. Hits 28-20 in favor of the Penguins both. Faceoffs dominated by the Wild in the second and third period. The only man advantage was for Minnesota, but they were not able to capitalize. And the Penguins score 4 goals in the second to get another huge 2 points. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a fantastic Friday, everybody.